they should then get rid of that. But other characters who are normally sexy can do sexy poses and that's okay?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense.
A few days ago, there was a post on the Blizzard forums.
Ooh,
actually, by the time this video comes out, it's like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
But a post on the Blizzard forums about a father who was upset because one of the characters had a pose that accentuated her butt.
Did you see a big badongadonk?
Not huge, but tight pants.
Ooh.
So,
what kind of a game is Overwatch?
Overwatch is a lot like Team Fortress 2. It has definitely like a animated art style, not realistic. Hence why there's
so certain aspects are a little accentuated. Would you say? Or no?
Yes, a little bit, but they aren't throwing like huge tits or huge asses on people.
Okay.
There's definitely like super muscular guys and very, very attractive females. But yeah, nothing like, it's not Dragon's Crown.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when you were saying that. I was thinking of the witch or whatever she is, like Morgana or something.
There's a number of
it's a little
game.
it's a little excessive. I like watching the game, but it's like, is that necessary?
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't need to be like half the screen feeling like it's.
Yeah.
Who does that service anyway? But that's
actually that kind of leads into
what
this is about. So that's part of the art style of Dragon's Crown, right?
Yeah.
And the argument that this poster was making was that the sexiness was not part of that character, because there's other characters in the game, like other female characters that are like implicitly sexual, just kind of like how Bayonetta, or I should say explicitly, how like they kind of act sexy and it's just part of their character and that's part of it. But this character was like a really kind of cutesy character.
Okay.
But in this kind of sexual pose, which was actually a generic pose. There's, I think it was like 4 characters that can do the pose.
Okay.
Some female, some male. Just one of a generic pose. And anyway, so poster posted this. There wasn't that much attention until a couple days after the post when Blizzard responded and they were like, you know what? We talked about it here at the team. We agree with you. We're gonna remove the pose from the character.
Oh wow.
And then a storm happened with people being like, why? Just why? Why is it wrong for somebody who's not defined by their sexiness to show sexiness on occasion?
Right.
Like, why do we need to kind of take this out and make a big deal over these types of things?
I'm having trouble even following what you're explicitly saying. So it's a character that's typically cutesy, yet she's in a sexy pose, and because she's in a sexy pose, they should then get rid of that. But other characters who are normally sexy can do sexy poses and that's okay?
Yeah.
That makes no fucking sense.
Exactly.
Am I the only one who can't follow that at all?
Well, that's why people are
weird.
outraged by it. Like, why is there this difference? And I think the biggest point that I agree with is that the other characters saying it's okay for them to appear sexual every once in a while, just because let me rephrase that. Other characters, because they're always sexual, it's okay for them to be sexual. But if a character is not always sexual, then it's not okay for them to be sexual.
And
which really is just like character tropes.
It is character tropes, absolutely.
Tropes.
And as consumers want more and more from their characters, more and more from their games, they're going to get into more complex characters.
Yeah.
And less one-note kind of characters, like I'm this type of person, I'm always this type of person, so you know what to expect from me, like a character in a sitcom or something like that. But it seems like we want more than that from our games, and allowing characters to show sexiness if they want, to have different ranges of emotion seems in line with what players want. So I really find it interesting that Blizzard, who's typically on the forefront of kind of what players want, or that's what it seems to me at least, would make a decision like that. That's intriguing.
Yeah, they've made a pretty firm decision. I think it's part of like, feminist views are growing, becoming more popular, and just people are becoming more aware of issues of over-sexualized characters. But I really think this is pretty far off from it.
So honestly, I actually have no idea. No idea. Where would feminists fall on this one? Do they think it's bad? Do they think I don't know.
This isn't a great source, but Anita Sarkeesian did a video that the entire game is sexist.
Who?
Anita Sarkeesian, Feminist Frequency. Okay.
Sorry, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, she's a really large YouTuber for feminist stuff as it relates to video games.
Okay.
She's upset with the game. However, there's also the argument that she makes money out of being upset over games.
So she's upset a lot.
Yeah,
That's a lot of people
what her
do
YouTube
that.
videos are,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people do
She
that.
needs those.
Yeah.
But I think in general the game's really good. All the characters have strong personalities. The balance between male and female are equivalent.
Yeah.
And yeah, there are characters who do not fall into either of those two categories, so that's good. So I think in general they should feel good about the game. But I guess this has been a little hit to the game.
Interesting. Yeah, because this may be a bit of a tangent, but I always remember when I was younger, the fighting games. I always thought they went way over the top with the female characters,
did.
like that everything was hanging out everywhere, and it's like, well, the guys don't look like that at all. Like, I don't understand why that has to be a thing. I never got that.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to compare it to. A lot of the times the guys would be shirtless and ripped beyond disability.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a popular thing. Like Street Fighter V, like
Yeah? Are they still pretty bad?
they're really sexual.
I haven't been following it, I don't know. Chun-Li's got massive thighs though, she could probably crush someone's head.
It's true.
Those things.
It's true. Massive other things too.
Is it a penis?